Charlotte Hornets head coach James Borrego has just confirmed in a recent interview that Lamelo Ball will finally be starting and he won't go back to being the sixth man. But before we talk about that and before we discuss about what head coach James Borrego had to say, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on those post notifications. We're pushing for 4,000 subscribers, so you don't want to miss out. Subscribe if you're new. And with all that being said, let's get right into the video. As we all know, when Lamelo Ball was inserted to the Charlotte Hornets starting lineup, it's been unstoppable. Lamelo has been averaging the best points, most assists, and most rebounds as a rookie. You know, being a starter, he's one of the few rookies that's actually starting this year and that's actually making a name for himself in the NBA. As we all know, he did come off the bench in the first couple of games in his NBA career, but then Devontae Graham got injured and a bunch of other injuries impacted the starting lineup, which ultimately caused Lamelo Ball to be named as a starting point guard. So now we're here. Lamelo Ball's averaging almost all-star numbers and everybody is impressed. And let's see what head coach James Borrego had to say about LaMelo Ball and if he's going to still be starting. Roll it.
Rick Bonnell.
JB, based on the injury report, it looks like you may have a normal rotation in terms of people being available for the first time in 15 games. What do you intend to do going forward with everybody available? And particularly, I'm curious if LaMelo will continue to start.
Melo will continue to start. The rest I'll figure it out as we go. I got a few guys I got to talk to now that we're back. I have not had that time before, Rick. We just got back in the gym, so I'm going to sort through that now. I don't want it, for me, it's about communicating with my guys first, and then, I'll probably have more definitive answers for you tomorrow on this once I sit with those guys, and then we'll go from there. But I just want to make sure I'm clear with them first before I take it to anybody else. So that's kind of where we're at. Melo will continue to start, and what we do from there, I'll wait till tomorrow.
This is a sigh of release as a LaMelo Ball fan, and I guess you could call it Charlotte Hornets supporter now since LaMelo's on the team. I never thought I'd hear the words LaMelo Ball starting for the rest of the season by head coach James Borrego, especially if you know the events that led up to, this whole starting of LaMelo happening. LaMelo was coming off the bench before this. He was barely getting 30 minutes a game, and now he's starting, getting 35 plus minutes a game some nights, and just showing out. But as to what I think the starting lineup's going to be, it's going to be the three-guard lineup again. I don't think that, he's going to bench Devontae Graham or Terry Rozier. So this is my prediction of the starting lineup. Comment down below what your prediction of the starting lineup is, and let's see how it compares to mine and what head coach James Borrego has to say after this clip. So my prediction, LaMelo Ball at the 1, at the 2, he's going to play Terry Rozier, and then at the 3, he's probably going to run Devontae Graham, and at the 4, obviously Gordon Hayward, and then at the 5, Cody Zeller. This is kind of tricky because now I'm kind of changing my mind. I'd rather have Devontae come off the bench and actually start LaMelo at the 1, Rozier at the 2, at the 3, I'd like to see Hayward, at the 4, Bridges, and at the 5, Cody Zeller. That's my new and final prediction. I'd like to see Devontae Graham come off the bench, but I don't know. Let's hear what head coach James Borrego has to say. Comment down below what you guys think, and yeah, let's see it.
Things I was curious about, the metrics continue to look really good on those occasions when you've gone with a 3-guard lineup. I mean, I was just looking today. You guys are outscoring people like 21 points per 100 possessions when Devontae and Terry and LaMelo are all on the ball together. Totally regardless of what you do with starting lineups, do you see that as something that, viably you might lean on to some degree or another the rest of the season?
Yeah, I do. I think it's a productive lineup, better than I expected, and I'll continue to look at it. Those are 3 of our better players, and I got to figure out what to do defensively behind them, but that group is a dynamic group, and they like playing with each other, and so far the results have been good. So I'd expect that to continue, Rick. Absolutely.
Man, oh man, James Borrego is giving us all the juicy stuff, man. He just said that they will probably be running the 3-guard lineup. A lot of people don't like this system, but honestly, I think the 3-guard lineup is fun. It makes the games more interesting, and hopefully, when Lamelo Ball was a starter, there was no Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham for a couple of stretch of games because they were injured, and Lamelo was going off. I really hope that Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier don't impact Lamelo's stats or his production on the court. But I want to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think that having those 2 other extra guards on the court is going to affect Lamelo Ball's stats and his productivity on the court? But the Hornets are finally going to be healthy. They're going to make a playoff push. I think that they will make the playoffs this year, which is actually a crazy feat for Lamelo. I do think that Lamelo is going to be winning the Rookie of the Year, especially that he's starting now. I believe that everybody respects him on the Hornets now. James Borrego, I never thought I'd hear him say that, like I said, again, because James Borrego wanted to develop him more, but now LaMelo's doing too good, and there's no other way to develop him than to start him, and eventually he will be an all-star next year. I don't know how he wasn't an all-star this year. In my opinion, I don't know. It might have been rigged because 6 million Instagram followers, so many followers around the world, and not to be voted into an all-star, it doesn't make sense. All he needed was 100,000 votes. But I want you guys to comment right now. What do you guys think that LaMelo Ball's stats will be for the second half of the season, especially since he's going to start? So me personally, what I think that LaMelo Ball will average, the second half of the season is around 15 points, 7 and 7. Right now, as of current, LaMelo Ball is averaging 15.8 points, 6 rebounds, and 6.3 assists per game in 35 games played. It's kind of crazy. LaMelo's only played 35 games in his NBA career. LaMelo's productivity right now for the amount of games he's played is unbelievable, especially as a rookie. He's broken so many Hornets records, rookie records, and he's just putting the league on notice. And I really hope that LiAngelo Ball will get a workout if LaMelo Ball continues to play good. And I think that's just the next step for these Ball brothers. I think the future of this team is LaMelo Ball, and I believe that we all think that. And, I believe that they will need to trade Malik Monk for another center, because like I said again, the center is an area that they are lacking. So I would like to see Malik Monk traded. I know he does provide a lot of scoring off the bench, but again, if Vernon Carey's probably not going to get any minutes. I doubt it that Borrego will put him in the rotation just because of, Borrego has his set lineups and he doesn't like to change them. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who needs to be traded? What do you guys think of everything? Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.